Welcome back. Today's video is going to be about yoga for when you're traveling. So when you're traveling and sitting in the car or on your motorcycle, you have to sit a lot. If you're driving, you've got your arms forward. It's very easy for the neck and the shoulders to roll forward. So what can we do about that? Whenever I have a rest stop, if I stop at the en route that we have here in Canada, I like to get out of the vehicle and do some nice simple stretches. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I like to do today. Right, so when we've been traveling, one of the things we want to do is we want to open up our chest. We also want to bring our back into alignment. We want to open up our hip flexors and stretch our hamstrings on the back of the leg. So the first thing we're going to do is take our hands behind our head, draw our elbows back, and turn our gaze up, opening up the chest, stretching the arms back, and coming into a nice gentle back bend. Good. Go ahead and come forward. We're going to just loosen up our lower back here, pulling one knee up to the chest at a time, creating some space in that lumbar spine. Getting a little movement back into the legs as well. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, going into standing camel. Hands are going to come into the small of the back. Squeeze the elbows back, soft bend in the knees, push the hips forward, and tip the chin and the chest up towards the ceiling, coming into that back bend just as much as feels comfortable for you. And come forward again. You can reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Separate the feet a little bit so you have a nice stable base. Coming into a side bend, going one way and the other, creating lots of space in the spine. Come back into center, turn your neck up towards the ceiling, and bring your hands down. If you've been driving, it's just very common to have your shoulders sloping forward, so we want to set them back in their sockets. So draw them back in, make sure they're in their correct spot, chest is lifted, and then we're going to go into the funky chicken because our neck may have come forward as well. So you tuck your chin, take it back, you're going to get a bit of a double chin here, don't worry about it, and then come out halfway. We're going to do that a couple of times. Take it back and come out halfway. Let's do it one more. Good. We also want to open up those hip flexors. So we're going to take one foot forward, step one foot back, coming into a lunge position, drop the body down, press your back heel towards the floor. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the front of your hip. You can take your arms up if you like. You can even add a little back bend if you want to. Creates a little more balance issues. Let's do our other side. Just settling down into that pose. Get your balance. Good. Hands come down. We're going to drop into a nice strong chair pose here. So taking our feet underneath the shoulders, draw your hips back, make sure your knees are behind your toes. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, straighten the legs and reach towards the floor. And stretch those hamstrings. Let's do that a couple of times. As you inhale, coming up into chair. Exhale, reaching for the floor. Let's do one more. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Soft bend in the knees, pull the belly button into the spine, roll it up slowly. And once you're up, we're just going to get the blood flowing. So you can go into half jacks where you're just tapping your toe out, or full jumping jacks. And yes, I do these at the rest stops. People think I'm crazy, but it feels really good. All right, we've got the blood flowing through the legs again. That feels so much better. Thank you for watching today, and remember to have some joy. Bye.